The United States says it wants the United Nations Security Council to vote this week on a draft resolution calling for elections in Venezuela and the delivery of humanitarian aid, but the move is likely to be opposed by Russia. Speaking ahead of a council meeting, the U.S. Special Envoy for Venezuela, Elliot Abrams, also said Washington would impose more sanctions on high-ranking members of the regime and their financial affairs. Russia and the United States have been at loggerheads over international recognition of Juan Guaido, the Venezuelan opposition leader and head of the country's elected National Assembly, over President Nicolas Maduro. Earlier this month, the United States proposed a draft Security Council resolution, which prompted Russia to propose a rival text that makes no reference to elections or aid. A resolution needs 9 votes in favor by the 15-member council and no veto by Russia, China, France, Britain or the US. I would not like to predict what the Russians are going to do. I think it would be shameful to veto a resolution that calls for more humanitarian aid, Abrams said. The Security Council met on Tuesday at the request of the U.S., days after Maduro troops violently drove back U.S.-backed foreign aid convoys from Venezuela's border with Colombia, killing 2 protesters. Guaido crossed into Colombia on Saturday in preparation for efforts to move aid over the border to Venezuela. He then met with members of the Lima Group, a bloc of nations from Argentina to Canada. Russia said the aid is not approved by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and therefore its delivery is a violation of sovereignty. What took place on Saturday was reminiscent not of assistance but what is called force-feeding. In the United States, Russian UN Ambassador Vasily Nebenzia told the Security Council, the U.S. authorities now decided to force-feed a whole country. China said it opposed the use of humanitarian aid for political purposes. Abrams denied Russian accusations that the United States is preparing to intervene militarily in Venezuela, but reiterated that Trump has said all options are on the table in dealing with Venezuela.